What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and today I am doing some plant decorating stuff. Pretty much a couple things I've been wanting to put in my plant room that I just haven't gotten around to, so I figured it's the end of the year. Now is the time, if ever, to get it done. I also enjoy watching videos or seeing people on Instagram show creative and different ways that they mix plant decor with their plants, not just like throwing all their plants on the shelves like mine kind of are right now. I figured if I enjoyed watching these videos, then I should make one, and it's a good way to motivate me to get it done, like to put up all the stuff I need to put up. Okay, so some things you might need in this video: a drill, some hooks if you're doing anything from the ceiling, which I am, some anchors, nails, stuff like that, the command hook, what are they called? Decorating clips, I guess is what they're called. They're just clear little hooks, you'll see when I pull them out. And I guess that's it. I mean, obviously decor items, plants, whatever you plan to use, you need that. The first thing I plan on adding to the room is this giant toucan? Parrot? No, it's not a parrot. Toucan. Before anyone comes for me and says this is ugly, it's not ugly and I love it. I don't even care if you think it's ugly. But super cool. I thrifted it. Look at its little feet. And it comes off. And then it has this super cool chain. My idea here is to put it in the corner above one of my pothos and have the vines climbing and wrap around this. And I think it'll look cool. I also have this little guy that I've had forever and I got it in Mexico and I still haven't hung up, so maybe I'll put this like with it. I don't know, or maybe I'll just hang this somewhere else. So what I'm thinking is that corner, I'm gonna hang it right there and have these vines climb up towards it. So all I have to do pretty much is move all of this out of the way and then I can hang it up. I'm also standing on a pickle bucket of soil and this does not feel safe. So I'm thinking if I hang it here, that's cute. Yeah? Well, that's where it's going. So definitely make sure you use the right size anchor for your hook, because I almost just malleted this guy in, and this anchor is definitely too small. Also, do not do what I did for a stuffed stool. The pickle bucket, and then the bucket wasn't tall enough, cinder blocks, it was not sturdy. If you're gonna do something like this, or command hooks on the wall like I'm gonna do later, you wanna make sure whatever pot you put underneath is easy to lift with a tray under it, so that when you water, because I'm not going to want to remove this every single time, take down all the vines, so you want to make sure you can easily like swap out your tray, which that one I definitely can. I did just give this plant a trim so its vines aren't as long anymore because it was getting a little leggy. Before I would have easily been able to wrap around the whole thing right away, but like I said, I gave it a trim. I definitely missed a vine right here. So like none of them reach it, so that's a little underwhelming, but that's okay. You get the idea though, eventually it'll wrap. My plan here is with this wall and this neon. As you can see, it has one extremely long vine and it's starting to trail back here, but I'm going to use command hooks and pretty much have it starting up this wall, which eventually, hopefully, it'll attach itself and more or less cover the whole wall. Tons of people do this. This isn't anything new. It's just these command hooks you can buy anywhere, Lowe's, Home Depot, craft stores, Target, Walmart, literally anywhere. They look like this. They don't need to hold a lot of weight, so you can opt for the cheaper ones that hold less weight because it's literally just gonna hold up a vine or two. And it's super nice because they're clear. You can buy white ones as well, but I don't want to be able to see them. It kind of ruins the illusion. And you pretty much just put the vine through that hook. Like I mentioned earlier, you want to make sure you have a proper dish underneath. That makes it super easy to just lift when you need to water, which I definitely almost forgot, which it wouldn't have been the end of the world. I can add it on. So I just realized something and I feel really dumb about it. So this is the hook I got. The vines are so thick, they don't fit through here. Didn't really think about that when I bought these hooks. So definitely learn from my mistake. So I think what I can maybe do is, instead of using the vine, which you would normally use, unless I can get it to just balance on there, I might have to use the actual leaves because they're slightly thinner and just kind of, even those are too thick. But I think maybe I can kind of like squish it in just a little. I don't know. So I made a quick trip to Lowe's and I bought the right size command hooks. So these ones are definitely a lot bigger. I still can't believe I didn't realize that. I already tested it out. I got 2 up there, so they definitely work. I say quick trip to Lowe's because I bought 3 plants there. To be fair, one of them is not for me, it's for my sister. And they were all ones I've been wanting for a long time, like the global greens that Costa dropped. We finally got them and I was there. Good timing, I guess. So that's exciting. But anyway, so when you hang up your vine, you can pretty much do it however you want. Just kind of eyeball it. Again, leave a little bit of room right here, a little loose, so that you're not stressing out when you're lifting it up to water. It's also like not a huge deal to unhook it. It takes like 2 seconds, but the only reason why I don't want to make it a habit to pull these out from the hooks and to be able to lift this easily in water is because the idea of this is that the aerial roots, and I already have some coming in on the vine, will attach to the wall themselves. Now it's not going to cause any damage or anything, but they do slightly attach, and it just helps with the growth of the vine so that the vine stays strong, leaves stay nice size. So that's the goal here. So if I'm continuing to rip them off every time I water, then they're not really going to attach on their own. Don't worry if your leaves look a little crazy, like mine are all flopped different ways. That's just because I always had it just trailing. So it'll take a minute for them to adjust, but eventually they'll all be facing outward and they'll all look really good, but it's just gonna look a little ugly for a little bit. Now clearly it looks a little ugly because it's so sparse and it's just one random vine, but as this starts to fill out and grow and it becomes normal for it to be growing on this wall, to be climbing, the growth will look a lot better. Like I said, all those leaves will flip outward, and like this one's a baby. Also another little vine right here that kind of popped out that is going to eventually climb. I didn't want to take too much because I don't want my pot to look super empty. I need to get started on propagating some of it maybe so I can fill in what's kind of sparse. And it is a little droopy right now, like I do need to water it. And I do think that I might chop this vine to get it propagated, to put it back there and have that be another one. Yeah, so right now it looks bad, but it'll look better. You just have to be patient. Just like over here, once that vine grows in, it's gonna look super cool wrapped around. I might even attach one up there, but maybe not. I kind of like the way it looks just by itself, so yeah. And then I think eventually I'll take some cuttings from this Snow Queen to try to get massive leaves from it, but that's a project for another day. Okay guys, so that's it. It took a little bit longer than I expected to do that, but I hope maybe you think the command hook idea is pretty cool if you haven't already seen it, and maybe try it out. It's super inexpensive. You don't have to make a bunch of holes in your walls. in case you are renting. And even if you don't rent, just making all those little holes for this like would suck. So command hook's definitely the way to go, and they're clear so you can barely even see them, honestly. So let me know if you guys liked the styling ideas. I have other ideas that I've already done or plan to do, so I might eventually make another video with that. Yeah, I just wanted to get those 2 little things done before the new year. Seemed like it was gonna be a lot more work than it actually was. I think I was just being lazy. But yeah, so comment, like, subscribe if you feel like it, and you can find me on Instagram. And thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.